Despite the constant earthquakes caused by the shifting plates of Temblor's surface, the Corps had managed to establish a sizable mobile base beyond one of the vaporous, seemingly bottomless pits near the northern Striatic Ridge. Corps units were marshaled around this base as the armed forces advanced. It would be a battle to remember.
Okay. Ah, yes. We got a mine layer. The unit which we'll not be using. Okay. Let's build. I think there's metal in this thing over here. It was a metal. That's the only RTS that I know that you have, that you make individual parts for units on. Apart from Warzone 2100, but that's more you're designing units. Metal fatigue. Metal fatigue wasn't really. Okay, that was stupid of me. Metal fatigue wasn't really received all that well, even though I don't know why. Probably because it's kind of slow for comparable strategies, and it didn't help it that there is no tutorial and it has kind of complex mechanics. Because in Metal Fatigue you build on the ground, underground, and in the air. There are 3 planes of construction. And that's daunting for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people didn't know what to do, really. Carmageddon is nothing like Twisted Metal. But Carmageddon is a very fun game. Although I can't stream. Carmageddon would be fun to stream, but it's one of those games that you can't stream. Well, maybe I could if I played the German version. Actually, I'm not sure if the Twitch's policy would be against Carmageddon. Let's build some mines. Low damage, medium range, low damage, large range. Nuclear mine. Oh, let's do a couple of these. A nuclear mine, yeah. I think that's a smart thing to build. Let's build a nuclear mine. Let's build vehicles. This map is flat enough, we should be fine with vehicles. And of course, the moment I build this, the freaking meteor shower starts. With the nuclear mine. What are you doing? Oh, because of the running out of energy. Interesting. So it decloaks while it's being constructed. Well, since it's asking me for more power, we're gonna build more power plants right now, and then I'm gonna go for some geothermal ones. I'm just thinking, I have to review what the Twitch's policy is. Twitch is kind of sensitive about things, games that have civilians getting hurt. And Carmageddon is very much civilians getting hurt. But the German version of the game replaced the humans with zombies and made their blood green, which makes it okay somehow. Yeah, I know energy, so that's why I'm building power plants. I never find wind power to be decent, but let's give it a test. Let's see what the wind power can do here. Solar plants are stable, and wind power spends so much time switching between wind directions that it's rarely good. 17. 16. Well, that one landmine did do its thing. Okay, 22. So 2 more than solar, and then it switches to 19. Yeah, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it for the 2 extra units of power. Now it's down to 12. This is why it's not worth building it. Okay, it's 22. For how long? How long is it gonna be 22? Not, there we go. It took 5 seconds, and now it's 19. And 17. Yeah, just wind power is not worth it. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it. Even when you can get it to go really high, because it's so unstable, as in it doesn't last very long, there's just no point. Let's put a couple of sentinels here. And what I said there's no point is you need, for a power source to be useful, it needs to be stable. And yeah, solar power is just 20, but it's constant 20. And this is now 13, and it's moving to 17. So this goes, it maxes out on 22 on this map, it seems. But the problem is, the direction switches so often that now it switched between 22 and 15 in like 3 seconds. Now it's 18. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Doesn't last long enough to be profitable. Oh yeah, it is fun to see when it blows up. Absolutely. 17, 20. Now it's performing as a solar plant. 18. It performed as a solar plant for a full 5 seconds. That point there, gamer, is pretty much the main thing why you would want to build them, is that they're cheap. So how much is it? It's only 52 metal, as opposed to 145. So a solar plant is 3 times the value. So if you were very low on metal, yeah, by all means. But that's pretty much the only use I'd see out of it. Okay, I was kind of messing around, but we need to make some kind of progress here. With so many geothermal vents, I probably won't really need to make any fusion plants. Okay, I did not build any anti-air. Just gonna dance around here, let these guys destroy him. Okay. You start building this, and you are gonna go and build some anti-air. Otherwise, we're gonna be in dire straits soon. Yeah, they're cheap, and the death animation is really cool. Didn't build any radars, probably should. There we go. These guys are good anti-air. The Samsons are not as good as anti-air are some other units, but they're not bad. They do have long range though, which makes them very valuable. This map isn't very big again. Build a radar. What else can we build? An annihilator might be a good idea. Fix this first. Okay. Pick this stuff up to make some room. Yeah, let's make one flacker. All of this is mines, by the way. Put some mobile artillery there. Not veteran yet. This one has 4 kills and it isn't veteran yet. And for the fun of it, let's build a nuclear mine. Nobody's gonna be walking through here. Actually, yeah, let's build it there. Nobody's gonna be walking through there. I think these are mines. Yeah, they are. Okay. What do I want? What do I want? Nothing special, really. Plenty of power. Let's just help this thing being built. Not very accurate, are you? Well, I wasn't, but since I have it... I'm never a big fan of mine-laying vehicles in, unless they're really well... unless the mechanic is really well established. Because in these old strategy games, the way that mine layers worked was always setting up one mine at a time. Well, this one isn't. This one is a bit better because you can actually build them. But I'm still not a fan. I like how it's done in Dawn of War, where you don't set a single mine, you set a minefield. You do the same thing in the Command & Conquer franchise. You don't set a single mine, you set a minefield. Well, in the later ones. In the early Command & Conquers, you did set one mine at a time. I didn't like that. But when you set out the whole minefield, I'm big fan of that, yes. We got a flacker and everything here. Now I just need to start cleaning up the map. Might start building a couple of these. Mobile radar, and then Goliaths? No, Bulldogs. Bulldogs it is. I think I lost one of these artillery guys. Why are you moving towards the mines? Not happy with how you're doing things. They went around, idiots. Okay. That nuclear mine takes a long time to be built. Okay, move all of you guys here. Because that radar also for some reason has an attack command. The pathfinding in this game is not good. But considering that this was the first strategy in which units were taking, well, in which you had fully 3D units taking complex pathing through a full 3D environment, it's fine. It's actually impressive for what it is. So this is not gonna work because they're hitting the freaking... It's somewhere in this rock. Well, I do have missile trucks. ask my radar, because the radar went first, for reasons unknown. By the way, all this isn't a minefield, this is just units that are parked. Okay, well, some of it are mines. Specifically, this lower line are mines. I will need some anti-air. There goes another. Okay, let's get you here, then here. Where are you going? Some interceptors might not be a bad idea, but I think I've actually taken care of all of their air forces. Mobile artillery is having a tough time there. Seems that Morty is having a very poor minimum range, but that missile launcher took care of it. The backline are missile launchers. Okay, let's get the artillery guys first. Should probably keep on the move just because of the missile launchers. Not sure why this thing isn't. Oh, it is firing back. Time for the missile launchers to get their comeuppance. Oh, you need to go down. love the bulldogs. Oh, we are getting attacked from behind. And this nuclear mine somehow didn't react to that. Okay. Now, I did have a mobile radar built at some point, but that's long gone. And I did lose my advanced radar, didn't I? Because that's, for some reason, that's a priority target. Ugh. Hey. That's pretty much everything on this mission now taken care of. To get rid of the minefields. And now they just need to get rid of whatever this little clump of things is. They really like their wind generators. Oh yeah, there is absolutely no way for these guys to go through here. The only way through is through here. I'm actually gonna get one of these guys up front to make another radar, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh look, I'm bringing the mine layer along. I wonder. It doesn't count as his kill. That's a shame. Even if a mine kills somebody, it doesn't count as his kill. Which means he can't get veterancy. These guys were really hell-bent on those air farms, wind farms. a little hint. If you're attacking from the minimap, you can use their maximum range even if you can't see the target. There we go. That's it.